I've lost over 160 pounds naturally, and I've kept it off for 8 years and counting. Let me show you how.
Hi, I'm Shelli Johnson, and this week we're talking about doing what makes you feel alive. Here's something that's true for everybody, no matter who you are. There is something in this world that makes you feel alive like nothing else does. You lose time doing it. You can't wait to get back to it when you're not doing it. You wake up excited about it. Just the thought of it makes you feel happy to be alive.
For me, it's writing fiction and doing photography and riding horses.
Here's something else that's true. It's the desire to do what you love versus the act of stopping yourself from doing it that's a major reason that people abuse substances and behaviors, including food. I know because I stopped myself for years. I let all kinds of fear stop me from creating the life I wanted for myself. I was wrapped up in fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of what others thought, fear that I didn't have enough money or talent, all kinds of fear. I also let my beliefs stop me, especially what I believed about myself. I believed that I wasn't enough and I didn't deserve to be happy and I wasn't worth pursuing what mattered to me. I also believed that life was supposed to be hard and full of suffering, and because of that, I didn't believe that creating a life around what made me feel alive was even possible.
Do what makes you feel alive no matter what.
Here's the thing though, you won't ever stop abusing substances and behaviors, not entirely and for good, until you find out what makes you feel alive and then you go do it no matter what. You've got to do it even if it doesn't make you money, doesn't give you status or power or prestige, even if it doesn't give you anything other than your own personal satisfaction and fulfillment. You've also got to do it no matter what anyone else says, no matter what anyone else wishes you would do or wants for your life. Look, this is your life and yours alone. When all is said and done, you're the only one responsible for your own happiness. So remember that every time you make a choice. You have to do what makes you feel alive because not doing so causes a rift inside of you. On one side is who you most want to be, and on the other is who you are now. When those two things don't line up, you've got a war going on inside of you, and you'll never find peace that way. It's that rift, whether you realize it or not, that you're trying to fill when you abuse substances and behaviors, including food. You have to give yourself permission right now to find out what makes you feel alive and then go do it.
Doing what you love will ease anxiety and fear.
Once you start finding out what you love and doing it, you'll calm down and relax. Biochemicals like dopamine flood your system, which makes you feel good about yourself and about life too. Taking action to pursue what makes you feel alive also gets you out of your emotional, panicked, fear-driven brain and into your logical, clear-headed thinking brain. That's a great thing, especially when there's all kinds of uncertainty happening around you. Finding what makes you feel alive and then doing it will also give you a sense of normalcy, especially when everything is changing. It'll also give you a sense of control over your life because the only thing you really have total control over is your own actions and reactions. And what you choose to do with your time is entirely under your control.
What will you choose?
Okay, so now you've got two choices. One, you can choose to spend your time doing things you love and that make you feel empowered and fully alive. Or two, you can choose to keep fighting against doing what makes you feel alive and end up feeling powerless and stuck. It's a choice that's entirely up to you, so honestly, do yourself a kindness and choose wisely.
Doing what makes you feel alive will give you direction.
Doing what makes you feel alive will also give you a direction so you'll know which way you need to be headed. It'll also act as a guide, so when choices come up, you know which way you need to choose. Yes to what you love, no to what you don't. Once you start taking steps to find out what makes you feel alive, the urge to abuse substances and behaviors will ease. Once you actually start doing what you love and make it a priority in your life, I'd argue that the urge to abuse substances and behaviors will leave you entirely. At least that's been my experience. So you take excellent care of yourself by prioritizing what makes you feel alive, and you do it no matter what. And you remember too that the only permission you need to do that is your own.
Start Where You Are Weight Loss can help you find what makes you feel alive so you can go do it. It will also help you eat what you want, lose weight, and keep it off.
Just remember, every mistake is simply a brand new chance to do it better the next time.